Hi guys, so I am documenting my entrepreneurial journey. I am going to call this series From Unemployed to Entrepreneur because that's quite literally what's happening. I just feel like the universe is pushing me to do it on my own because I'm not getting any responses from jobs, and the job responses that I am getting are like contract work and like childcare. So very much so not stable. I feel like they're like, look, we'll find ways to get you money, but you need to figure this out on your own. Like you need to become an entrepreneur. So I am fighting through the fears and getting over my desire to feel safely cradled in the arms of a business that will send me a paycheck and make that business myself. I have decided to start a fashion line. I feel so crazy saying that because this has never really been like a dream. I've always loved creativity and expressing myself. I'm an artist, so I make music and I write and I love storytelling. I dance, I do tarot. And fashion, funny enough, was always something that I had to kind of grow into. I apparently had bad taste as a child. And I was really into like baby doll dresses over jeans, which actually I think was cute. But I've always had a relationship with clothes. Like I always was really great at finding deals. I've always loved the sales section. I really love shopping, really, and I love like clothing designs. But I never pictured myself as a fashion designer. But a year ago in June, it would be a year ago this June, I had a dream from my ancestors. It's the most blatantly like spiritual dream I've ever had, and the most obvious like I'm talking to you, like communication I've ever had from the spirit world. And it was basically this woman coming up to me in a Value Village. I think it was in Value Village, and being like, I have a message from your ancestors. Do you want to receive a message from your ancestors? And I was like, yes, obviously. And then like this guy came over and he was like kind of trying to distract me, but I ended up going with the woman because I was stunned, and it actually felt like real life. I didn't realize I was dreaming till I woke up. But I was like, you can't distract me. So I followed the woman. She took me to this fish section and began to show me this tablet and showed me all these clothes. And she's like, now that you've seen, what works or what doesn't work, what's good for the environment, what's not good for the environment, you need to like become a fashion designer. You need to make clothes. And I remember being like, even in the dream, I was like, what? Like I did not understand, because it's just not at all anything that I've ever pursued in my career. I really mostly pursued writing. And then professionally, I've done a lot of like community service work in the nonprofit sector. So, and I've done environmental work recently this past year, but nothing related to fashion. So it was really strange, but I decided, so I kind of put it off and ignored it. And I had a couple more dreams where fashion would kind of come up. But I just didn't know what to do about it. Like I got a sewing kit. I tried to like do some sewing. I was like, I don't know, trigger some type of inspiration, unlock a dream, but nothing really happened. And then this past week, well, actually the week before last, I had a very big financial scare. It was kind of like a tower moment, where I had to pay back this debt that I owed, and I didn't have the money. And so I was freaking out, and I went online to go like see if there were any like jobs where you could get paid quickly, because I did not want to go like take out a loan. And I didn't. I mean, if I didn't make the money back, if I didn't pay it back, I didn't know what was going to happen. So I ended up finding myself in a position where I was considering doing sex work. And I was considering going to work at this, like, it's like these massage parlors. And it was a very intense moment for me, because I like actually communicated with the people, and I was scared out of my mind, but I was basically telling myself, like, this is what you have to do, you know? And I was just like, wake up call. And I cried. I remember crying in the bathroom just because I was like, wow, this is where I'm at. But I ended up telling my sisters, and then my sister ended up loaning me the money, and a bunch of things got brought to the surface for me around realizing how much shame I have around asking for help and being a burden and showing people that I'm not doing that great and all these things. And there's just so much coming up, and it's just continued to come up. And then this past week is the first time that I've revealed to some of my family just how much debt I have like $4,000 of debt that I am paying back. And it's like across the board. I have like student loan fees, and then I have credit card, and then I have my job from a while ago needs me to give them money. I don't know. Anyways, so it's a couple of things, and it's been a trying time, and I haven't had a job in 2 years, which is also why I have this credit card debt. But anyways, it's a lot has gotten me to this place. And on Sunday, I watched this video from this girl who's actually been on my feed for a while, and sometimes I watch her videos. She makes videos telling women how they can have side hustles and how they can make money and passive income. Sometimes I watch her videos, but this one I clicked on, and she was mentioning print on demand. And I was just like, okay, give it a shot. I don't know. I don't know why I decided to do this one specifically, but I just did. I went to the website, this website called Printful, and I looked at their designs, and I was like, maybe I should try. And so I tried it, and I wasn't really feeling it. But then I went to Canva and started doing some designing and just trying and experimenting. And now 3 days later, I've been obsessed, and I've kind of not been able to stop. I've been really just experimenting with different designs, and I'm really getting my footing now with figuring out what kind of style I like. And I've got some clothes that I really, really like and I want to sell. So I need to buy samples. But it's just been terrifying getting myself to the point where I feel confident to make that purchase, because I'm trying not to spend money right now, because I don't, I have money, but I feel stressed. So it's scary, but I just ordered my very first sample, and I'm excited, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm terrified. And I'm terrified of being wrong, and of making an irresponsible decision, of failing at adulthood, of all the things that you can be scared of. But these past few years, I think, have shaped me to be brave and to take risks, because I've had to do a lot of things that felt scary, not just financially, in so many different aspects. So I feel like, I'm not going to be punished for trying, and I actually have some work coming up this week. I have childcare work, so I'm going to be able to afford this. And yeah, I'm nervous. I'm excited. I really hope the sample is beautiful and I love it, so that I can begin to sell these clothes. And I am excited. It's actually really great, because the clothing that I'm choosing is made from recycled materials. So I also feel good about the environmental aspect, because it's interesting, that was a part of the dream as well. They were talking about certain fabrics that weren't good for the environment, and making sure that I was aware of that, and colors too. And so the fact that I'm also doing something that, because I also know that the fashion industry is is like the biggest contributor when it comes, I don't know if it's to climate change or just plastic to waste, to pollution. But yeah, so trying to solve that problem. But this is 95% recycled polyester. So yeah, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous, but I'm excited, and I'm really hopeful that this is going to be, a really positive step in the right direction. So I thought that I would take you guys on this journey with me, and we could just kind of go through this process together. I don't know if anyone else is in the beginning of their entrepreneurial journey, But this is, I think, a part of this is I was nervous about posting this on this channel because it's like I usually just do spiritual videos on here and readings, but this is a part of my spiritual path, and this is a part of spirituality. It's life, it's the journey, and it's not all rainbows and cookies. Yeah, sorry, I got cut off. Anyways, yeah. This is real life, so this is just me taking a chance, and I really strongly encourage you, if you've got a dream, if you've got a premonition, if you're being pushed to do something, first of all, trust the timing, because I didn't do this a year ago. I wasn't going to. I didn't understand it. I didn't know what they were talking about in that dream. It was like fashion. And even now, I still feel so, weird saying that, because it's not like I have a history with fashion. I have a history as an artist, but not in this way. So it's all very scary, and you never know. You don't know how the path is supposed to go. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You just kind of got a feeling about what kind of life you desire for yourself. But who knows how you're going to get there. So I just want to, share this space and just let you know that if you're on your path and you're feeling scared and anxious and unsure, I'm right there with you. But I believe that we are going to be successful, and I believe that anytime you take a chance on yourself, you're doing the right thing. So, yeah, we're going to document this whole journey, the next steps and everything. I'm thinking about starting a Kickstarter to try and raise money for an inventory and all these things, because I'm starting from $0. So I need to make sure that I can afford to place the orders once they come through and all these things. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm just excited for it to get here now that I've gotten over the fear of ordering it. And we'll see how everything goes. But yeah, let me know what's your business, if you are pursuing a business, where you're at right now, how you're feeling. I'm really happy to go through this journey together, because, a lot of us are in the same place where we're trying to figure out work, and I get it. I've been looking, I've been applying. It's been very exhausting and draining not hearing anything back, and being pushed into entrepreneurship is terrifying. But, it's got to be for a reason, and there's a power to being in control of your financial freedom and your financial life, and not having to rely on other people to consider you worthy of survival and of success in this life. There's so many things I think about now that I'm an adult, like a real adult. I'm going to be turning 24 this year, and I know that's young, but I've got an older dad. I want to take care of him. I have my mom, my sisters, my family, my nephews. I want to contribute. There's costs and issues that the world needs addressed that I want to be able to contribute to. I want to be able to donate to charities and help people. And money is helpful with that. So I want money, and I want to be free and be able to do everything that I want to be able to do, and not have these blocks that are so ridiculous, like, can I afford it? So I'm ready to make that change, and I'm sure you are too, if that's the place that you're in. So I'm willing this into existence for us, and I'm excited for us. Let me just check something, because is it the new moon? What moon is the phase in? What phase is our moon in? Oh, wow. It's literally the new moon today. That's crazy, because look at what we've just done. Ordering our first sample in the new moon, and all this energy leading up to the new moon, I feel like that's a really good thing. I feel like that's very positive. It's crazy too, because I took a break from tarot, from the daily readings for 2 days, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be doing this anymore. I don't know. I was having a bunch of thoughts, but that's interesting. So we've got new moon energy. Cool. Okay, well, let me know what you guys think. If you want to see any videos from me around how I'm feeling around this process, around entrepreneurship, around anything. I'm literally a beginner. So I've had a business for 2 years now. It's been tarot though. And that's very much so, like, it's not super organized. I'm just doing readings. And I've pitched different businesses. I designed a social media website. Sometimes I build websites for my sister, but this is just new. The design aspect is not. I have been doing graphic design, I guess, for a while, but I was never as passionate about it like on social media as I am on clothing. It feels so different because it feels like a piece of artwork, and I love the visual aspect of that and the idea that people can wear it. And right now I'm making clothing all centered around like the earth and things like that, but I'm really interested in doing all types of things, just being creative and exploring. Okay, maybe should I show you guys my design? Or maybe should I keep it a secret for when we try it on for the first time? I'll keep it a secret. So, okay. Yeah. Okay, so sending you good love and good luck and magical energy, and yeah, follow your passions, guys. You really don't know where it's going to lead. I don't know where this is going to lead, but I have faith and I'm excited for the future. Okay, so I hope you stay on this journey with me, and I'll see ya later.